I do like the fact that there's, like, no soundtrack right here except for the church bells. Just a nice little detail. Hey, welcome back to more ReFantazio. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time, we got to the Hushed Honeybee Inn out here in Grand Trad. And this time, we gotta go and assassinate someone. Woo! Like the royal idiot, the king ain't really got what Bob's about going to do. Gonna have to throw my own royal fear. What's this guy? Can't go through this. Steer clear. We'll get to what's going on with there later.
Huh.
Why I can sense Moore's presence over there. I mean, this place is peaceful enough that you can connect to academia? And sure. Let's pop in right now. Of course, we can see Morin go to academia at certain points, or just certain areas. Again, it's kind of your Velvet Room opening. We'll pop on in.
You've acquired a new
Indeed, it appears that you've acquired a new archetype. I'll encourage you to examine its abilities here. Thank you for coming. You seem to be walking your own path as I expected you would.
Well,
splendid. It was the sun, but there's something I wanted to ask you regarding the power you all gifted with about archetypes. I have a task I'd like you to undertake.
What?
What do you mean by task?
Alright.
Stand fearless in the face of change. That may not only alter your form, but reveal the heroic qualities you embody. That indeed is the truth of the archetypes. The heroes of our kingdom's history have all shown glimpses of such power, though not to the extent you have. Yet now their tales are largely forgotten, fables and obscurity.
That means...
Hero standing alone is no mere hero, but a simple dissenter. Without the support of others, their ideals are soon buried beneath history's weight, and their lives go unnoticed. The same holds true for archetypes. An archetype will only reach their ultimate power once you obtain and unite many heroic embodiments. You can achieve this, my dream shall too be fulfilled. In this way, I'm sure we can take the first step toward the ideal world I described in my novel.
Because you see...
Researching this power is vital for me as well. For our first task, I'd like to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the hero. I'm certain the task will be a fruitful opportunity for you to hone what draws others to you. That is to say, you're outwardly royal virtue.
This one's important.
Every so often, Moore will give us tasks. This is similar to your strength archetype in Persona 5. The strength, social link. There we go. This is the archetype. Yeah. Well, we'll actually need it and raise it to level 10. You will complete a task and speak to me. That act alone will grant me boundless understanding. Why are you helping us? Are you going to such lengths to help me? I already told you, call it a personal wish, an opportunity for mutual benefit.
Yes, that's right.
Confrontation with your nemesis is inevitable, is it not? For all your plans and devices, one day you will have to face and fight Count Luis. To that end, you must seek to awaken new and stronger archetypes, and research the way their powers complement each other. Chance encounters often spur a hero to grow, and indeed change the very world around them. As we share a fantasy of ideals, surely I too will share in this growth. And when that happens, my memories may gradually return. The king's seal upon them may fade. Such as where this place is, and why the king can find me. Through research, you gain more power. Now we gain memories. Notably, we reach the utopia I dream of. A mutually beneficial agreement, no? Alright, your efforts have done much for my research. Now, there's already more I can do to assist you. If an archetype learned a skill, I make it inheritable by other archetypes. I can show you whenever you'd like. And this way, your encounters with others will become a source of even greater strength.
Regards.
Let us face these hardships together. I have high hopes for your future endeavors.
Hello.
We can now do a skill inheritance. Basically, it'll be best to show... Oh, well, you can show it from any skills that you've unlocked on other archetypes, you can purchase to be inherited onto any other archetypes. So, for example, if I wanted to, I could put Psych on my mage as well, because I also have Seeker. Meanwhile, for Stroll, on his Seeker, I can give him Diagonal Slash, or on Warrior, I can give him Tarakaja, for example. I don't know exactly what I want to do quite yet with all of that. One thing I do know what I want to do is head over and pick up the Healer.
Fascinating.
The Healer is probably my favorite class. This is the archetype you sense from Maria's way of life. Their embodiment is that of a saintly presence who gives strength to others through their love and devotion to all life. 1,000 Magla for this one is pretty expensive.
I'm counting on you.
And the power I seek, and so be it. By shared resolve and honor creed, take new form as the Healer. Voice of past hero soul. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to reach out a hand to any in need, even amidst the chaos of battle, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the healer. Power of the healer's soul. I feel the power of restoration and light within me. I will help others for anyone in need, and I'll do all in my power.
New skills, new possibilities.
The healer uses maces, and of course is focused mainly on, well, healing. If I can go into the archetype details itself, its support recovery, or its hero passive, is that it will recover HP every time you attack. This one's not nearly as useful as the mage's, but it is still pretty decent. You'll get access to light magic, which is actually, it's more common than not. However, one thing I will note is the weaknesses. As was mentioned, every archetype does have its own strengths and weaknesses. For example, we resist light if it's used on us as the healer. However, any bludgeoning or, I forget exactly, I think it's called strike, but it's basically any bludgeoning damage and any dark will deal weakness damage to us. Later on, at rank 3 we'll get Medi, which is a nice HP recovery to the entirety of the party, which is really nice. Patra, pretty good as well. Dacunda is not terribly useful, all the time at least. It's situational, depends on some fights it'll be very useful, some fights it won't be. Light dodge, healer's insight. Healer's insight is pretty good, medium HP recovery. This is good for, it's a good inheritance one, but it is very expensive. Passives are pretty expensive to inherit, so yeah. I do want to stay as the healer for a bit, I think. Yeah, I'll stay as the healer for now, but later on I will of course be switching to the mage in order to get the MP recovery. That is very nice. Of course, we want to get healer up to rank 10, and again, I do really like the healer class. I have always been very vocal about how I love dedicated healers in JRPGs, so it's just a nice extra thing to have. This procession's still far, so I won't pass through a dingy street like this. There's no way they bring the king near a street full of parapets. Brother, hold on now. There's an elder over there. Don't stare, I can feel my skin crawling.
Hey, mister.
Mum got cross with me. She said don't say bad things about other people, but saying bad things about parapets is A-okay. What kind of bad thing? Big ears, no horns, you smell like poo. You don't have horns either, mister. Are you a parapet? Even instilled in the children is the racism. Hey now, elder lad. It's a nice sword you've got there. Relax, I'm no thief. But that sword says you're a mercenary. I've got a little proposal for you. Expecting some Magla from fighting monsters, yeah? If you're not using it, let me take it off your hands. By Magla, I'm talking about tiny Magla shards. I'll buy them over up in the order of the Sanctus Church. The accumulators there are gathered too, but I'll say they're pretty inefficient. Anyways, what else would you use it for? Pretty sweet deal I'm offering, mate. Magla, it's the current currency we use to study archetypes in academia. Real chat for money, you could exchange Magla here. You need both though, so I'll leave it up to you. Mag traders are situational, very useful. If you really need to buy something in a pinch, you can go and do that. However, Magla is in much tighter supply, so yeah.
Hello there.
Well, Fiona's being out today, so I got to close up shop soon, tomorrow on my own way. So make a person to get on with it, please. Here we get some new weapons of every type. We'll mainly want one for our healer, just because we don't have anything for our healer right now. You just have, so, okay, so you'll start off with an innocent weapon that you can never sell. Innocent, this is basically just saying that you have, it is called strike, it is basically just saying that it's your basis so that you don't have no weapon. Yeah. We'll move on, check out the armor shop, as well. We're not going to buy anything, I don't think, but
Welcome.
what a rare customer. Well, sorry, but we'll be closing soon because the Royal Funeral, I'm afraid. Here, Iron Mail, Grand Jacket, actually some pretty decent stuff here. Just some upgrades over what we had. And Jesus, that amethyst sold for a lot. Very nice. We'll pop by here. There will be... I probably could... that's fine. We'll eventually get to a point where we'll want to start... well, there'll be certain days when we want to buy things as opposed to others. There's a sale... Things go on sale fairly often. Can't want to look twice at maybe you can't help but feel sad. Anyway, you're making a purchase today. General store, lots of things in here. Got, of course, some healings. Robust Remedy will cure poison. Poison just does extra damage. Paralysis prevents you from doing anything. Charm will make your... It's basically Confusion or Berserk status. It'll make your allies attack each other. Ariadne's Thread will return you to the dungeon entrance, and Stunning Arrow will inflict paralysis. Also Parch Water, which can be used for something. I don't remember what, but something, I'm sure. No reason why they... No reason to have it if it wasn't used for something, right? Just the way the JRPGs work. Elder, stay away from me.
Stay there.
Apparently the king was actually murdered. Oh dear heavens. Make our way to the regal Grand Cathedral.
Oh.
How much longer to the royal funeral? We've got to hurry inside.
Now, how did I want...
Check everyone else. My mom said she's going to see the royal funeral. Not me though. I'm going to stay home and play with me dad. Nice little family there.
Stay there.
Try to see if we can get any notable characters. Oh, it's the Parapus. Yeah, we found her before we left for the fort. Anyways, we saw her around about the place.
Wonderful.
Looking around, looks like nobody really else. But
Idiot. Got it? Peasant.
no, we are not ready yet. Not quite.
It's quite fresh.
Down to Bag Depot, plan to close up shop early today. More of the king and all. Buy a fruit cordial, which is 30 MP to one ally. Not many. Cooking ingredients, we're not going to be able to access cooking for a little while, but it is actually something to keep in mind. Cooking can be pretty useful. But, yeah. Not necessarily something we quite want to do. I wonder what's locked inside. Got this friend working for a nice family. She had to watch the royal funeral from the good seats.
Simply
The
amazing.
Grand Cathedral's exterior is truly stunning. I sense a kind of strength about it, one that can endure anything may happen. And if it were attacked, I'm certain it wouldn't be harmed at all. Of course, no one would dare try to attack the Grand Cathedral.
Got it? All right.
I'm sure that's not foreshadowing. Somewhere outside so we can change.
Lots of lords and nobles. Some generals, too. All the big names are here.
Can you see Grius?
I can pick him out. Although I don't see Luis around.
Look there.
The gall. What is this? Isn't that the flower straight from the king's garden?
And a common-blooded man bearing them to a funeral? Does the man know no shame? That's tantamount to declaring himself royalty.
You barbarian!
Your fool of a king is dead! Disillusioned by vain aristocrats and simpering clergy, he withered and died under his own weakness.
The audacity!
How can he say that?
This is madness! At the king's own funeral!
Lord Louis speaks true! The nobles are to blame!
Names are guilty!
But open your eyes, and you will see the crisis in our nation. I will show you truth, the truth of reality. You've all been sheltered, blinded by walls of stone. Behold a human corpse! They are no mere rumor. They lurk and nest across the very land you call home. A fortress at the border was raised by a human mere days ago. How long before we're overrun? You can only blame your king's weakness. And thus, who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength!
How dare you, scoundrel! Your words verge on treason!
Against what ruler, Blue Blood? The dead cannot be betrayed. Let your late king's soul bear witness. Let Louis Squeerburn be named the true and rightful ruler of Uchronia.
Hey, what do we... What's happening?
Such power. It can't be.
The palace! Could this be the king's own magic?
I am Hythlodius the Fifth.
His Majesty?
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
Did he just say Hythlodius the Fifth? That face? It can't be. His Majesty? The King? How?
Is it him?
He was dead? Why? Be silent! Let him say his piece.
Heed me, O kingless. Time is finite before my soul departs this benighted world. In 4 moons of life past death, there shall come a reckoning, a day of the hero. Upon that day, whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
By right of kings? The faith of the citizenry? Truly?
From the lofty heavens shall my unfading soul look down upon thee, and from the whispered hopes of thine anxious hearts shall those to whom thine allegiances lie be laid bare.
What's happening?
I hear thy voices ring out in clarion truth. Here and now witness the faces of those most desired to become king.
It's Forden. Count Louise! Count Louise is there too! They're all candidates.
Ha! What glorious spectacle! The mantle of king is mine by right and providence.
You go too far, Louis. We gather to mourn his majesty, and you desecrate it. You would befoul the throne, blackguard.
So be it. Shall we test that? Good people, is Forden truly fit to be king? Or shall you cast off the shackles of blind faith? We need not be chained to birth or tribe. In my world, we are a people equal and united. I shall be your shield from the human menace. Together, peace is within our grasp.
When my village burned, the church did nothing.
There's no way we can fight those monsters alone.
And those of us in bonds? Will we too be protected?
Don't be fooled! He's not the man you think he is!
Hey, look! Count Louise, he's catching up to Forden.
Can the giant thing really see what we're thinking? Louise, you've led the people's hearts astray!
No future exists without the power to eliminate the human crisis. Those who stand at my side, who oppose the powers that be, my protection is yours. Or refuse my hand and perish. I will lead us over your corpses.
You mean, just as you killed the king?
A country is heavier than a crown, and he could not bear it. Retribution past due.
You vile!
He cares nothing for the blood on his hands.
Damn you, Luis! You think you truly deserve the crown? You doom us all! I won't stand for it!
Hey, who are you?
Silence him! A Kingslayer deserves only death!
That's right! Hey,
Yes, good! You need to go too.
Where's Grius? Alcest?
I shall not suffer the defiance of my people's will. In my name art thou punished.
Punished? Impressive. One of the royal family's dog. Rather poetic, I suppose. See how he has rewarded your loyalty.
No.
I warned you. This is the price of defiance. Though I hadn't expected the king's own magic on my side. So be it. Rally behind me. I will shield you from injustice. Rise above birth and circumstance, for they mean nothing!
Count Luis is our only
What choice do we have? He'll kill any against him.
Not much of a choice.
Upon the day of the hero, whosoever has most earned my people's faith shall ascend upon my throne to rule, according to my judgment. Be thou criminal, pauper, or noble, thy claim is decided not by stature or tribe. I shall bear witness. From this heavenly seat I am nigh omnipotent. Look to the faces carved upon this rock, and see thou the faces of the chosen. I shall brook no sabotage or obstruction of this trial. Let all hear me and obey.
The damned!
Hey, Grius! Grius!
Damn it!
Luis!
Alcest.
The sun sets on old fossils. It is a new dawn, and its light shines upon Lord Luis as king.
Stand down!
Damned meddlers. So your wish is to die, is it? Your bones will be monuments to Lord Luis's glory! Ah!
No, he defiles the dead.
Ah, but Lord Luis has sent me here on an important errand.
What errand?
It seems I'll need considerable time to accumulate the magla. Until it's done, however, I'm afraid I'll have to borrow the cathedral. The day the King's morning ends will become the day of calamity. If you mean to interfere, then die.
Stand strong! The souls of the dead do not return. He manipulates them as puppets with foul magic!
Brace yourselves, everyone!
Yes. What is this?
What the hell is this?
Stroll, get a hold of yourself. We've got company.
What am I supposed to do? Got to stay calm. Calm. Damn it, I can't focus.
The anxiety status is now introduced to us. Anxiety sucks. So does the status. Getting ambushed or being crit will sometimes cause anxiety. It basically means that they can't use their archetypes, and enemies will be able to hit them full strength.
Sorry about that. I'll be alright. I'll be alright.
Here they come. Brace yourselves.
And they're just gonna keep going after us, aren't they? Really?
Stroll's anxiety is spiking. Keep the enemies off him.
Come on.
To the rear guard.
Well, Bob, you and Warren are gonna jump back a row. And without the light magic, fittingly, the skeletons are weak to the light.
Stroll's anxious, and they're targeting him.
God damn it, what the fuck is happening with all their crits? Jesus Christ, another one?!
Stroll's badly wounded.
Another goddamn crit?
Let's go.
Jesus, dude.
I shall vanquish evil.
I could restart the fight, but like,
I can't see her.
We can just focus on using Hama.
Oh, please.
Was it like 3 crits in one turn? Something ridiculous like that.
I'll blow you away.
Use Psych, and just Hama once again. We'll delete you. A little bit of experience. A experience is your archetype experience, by the way.
Where'd that man go? Did he take soldiers into the cathedral?
There should be a mausoleum nearby. Could you take his body there?
Yes, right away.
Take care with him, please. He was a dear friend. He gave his all for the king. For the royal bloodline. The least he deserves is dignity in death. My name is Hulkenberg. I have a question for you. That power you wield, it is not something they teach in the army. You are no ordinary soldier.
And you? You're clearly more than a guard captain.
I am a knight in the Crown's service. Commanding the guard is not my station's duty, but these are dire times.
A knight?
And you pretend at soldiery. But that matter can wait. Alsace seemed to know you.
Who is Alsace?
We'll have time for debate after we apprehend that mage. He's after the royal scepter, I'm sure of it.
The royal scepter?
Please, someone, help! Please help. I've still got family inside.
Did he trap civilians in the cathedral?
Yes, my family, and more.
I don't envy their chances if he finds them helpless.
I am honor bound as a knight to answer that plea. I would ask your aid as well, if you might give it.
Does it not tarnish the royal knights to enlist the aid of strangers?
I haven't the luxury of refusing able fighters.
If I turn back here, I'd never be able to face Grius. Any objections, my friend?
It's going to be dangerous.
That's exactly why we can't abandon these people. Let's just watch out for those accursed skeletons.
Gotta hurry.
Over here!
Well, I mean, yes, we need to catch up with the night, but also we're at like half an hour in, so you know.
No.
But you see the top left conversation before we end things off for this time. Like, guys' prediction that nothing would happen to the cathedral only lasted about 15 minutes. But that'll do it for this time, and next time, we'll go and see if we can put a stop to the weird skeleton man. That's what I'm gonna call him from now on. But until then, see you guys later.